Hey, what's up guys? It's Pat, and today we are going to take a look at the anti-plant virus mod. And this is an awesome mod that adds a ton of content into the game. It adds a brand new biome, which is directly in front of us, and looks really awesome as well. There are new mobs, 2 bosses, armor and weapons, and some really unique items that you could craft as well. So I'm going to start this off by showing you guys the biome a bit before we get into the complex crafting recipes. So you can see it's a really dark forest, and there's vines all over the place, and these vines actually will damage you if you try to climb them. And here are some of the bugs that you're going to encounter. It's a very dangerous place, and bosses do roam around freely, as the soldier bug is one of those. And the water here is purple, and that is going to damage you too if you happen to go into it. There's also flowers around which you can take and use for dyes. Alright guys, the first thing we are going to look at is the anti-plant virus A. And to craft this, you are going to need any kind of sapling, some glass, and virus seeds. To get virus seeds, it just drops off the mobs from the mod. This is actually really interesting. So what it does is it destroys trees around you, but it doesn't work in that biome. So if I use this on the ground where these trees are, all I have to do is right click, throw one. You'll see in a second. They disappear. So it's an awesome way to clear out a forest. If you want to build something there, it works perfectly. There is another item that's really similar, and that is the anti-plant virus B. And to craft that is virus seeds, glass, and seeds. In this one, what it does, it gets rid of grass. So if there's a bunch of grass around you need to get rid of, all you have to do is go to it and then click on it, and it is gone. So some really useful items. Definitely something I haven't seen in Minecraft before. There is one more way to get the virus seeds. If you happen to have one of them, you could take some sugar, and that will make 2 virus seeds. There are some really unique items that heal you as well, and this one is called the food ball. I think that is it in a different language. I really have no idea how to pronounce that. But to make this, you need cocoa beans, seeds, wheat, an apple, virus seed, and raw fish. And what it does is it heals you for 1 heart, and you can use it 3 times. And there is another healing item right here. And this one is the potion of purification. And to craft this one, you need a fermented spider eye, you need both kinds of mushrooms, a water bottle, and you need virus sprouts. And to get virus sprouts, all you need to do is get more virus seeds and a storage organ of the virus, which is another thing that drops off the mobs in this mod. And this one heals you 1 heart, and you can stack up to 32. There is one more potion, and this one is the potion of moonlight. And what you're going to need for that is a water bottle, a virus seed, which is basically used in a ton of the recipes in this mod. And you need this special mushroom here that I have no idea how to pronounce, but you're going to see these around the forest. And what this does, it gives you night vision. Here is another interesting item. It is called the poison needle, and it does drop off the mobs, but you can craft it as well. And to craft this, you're going to either need a feather, or insect wings, or a butterfly wing. You can get these all from the mobs. A stick, flint, and a growth organ of the virus. And what you're going to do with this is set up like a dispenser, and that way you could poison mobs as a trap. This mod has some really interesting weapons as well. And the first one is the Harvestasia, and this can be used as a weapon and as a hoe. To craft it, you are going to need small crystals of virus. To make those, you will need virus sprouts and lapis lazuli. I showed you guys how to make the sprouts before. And you need exoskeletons of silver. These drop off bosses, and you're going to find bosses just roaming around in the forest. And you can actually repair it with virus seeds. If I were to put this in the middle and it was damaged, that would heal it back up. So first of all, guys, you can use this as a hoe. If I right click, 3x3 land will be hoed, which is cool. It does a ton of it. And I can use it as a weapon. Alright guys, so I can attack with this weapon. It does 7 damage when you attack. But also, when the mobs get to low health, it unlocks a special move. If I right click on this dude, it does a ton of damage. It did like 50 damage right there. And there is a boss. That is one of the bosses that has 600 health. Alright guys, here is another one of the weapons, and this one is the Pale Moon, crafted out of the same materials, and it also has a special attack, but it drains your hunger when you use it. Alright guys, so I can attack with this weapon normally, like that, does 10 damage, or I can right click with it and do the special move, which I can use at any time. It's an explosive move that does damage to everything around it. Alright guys, the next weapon is called the Cross of Suppression, and it is made out of the same materials and can be repaired the same way. So it has a special attack as well. Of course, you can just fight with it, but if you right click, it like jumps you forward, so you can get around really fast with it. And as you can see right here, it does 6 damage. You also have the ability to upgrade all your weapons, And to do that, you're going to need a crystal of the virus. To make that, you will need virus buds and small crystals of the virus. To make virus buds, you're going to need virus sprouts and storage organ of the poison, which you're going to find off the mobs in this mod. So all you do is take this, put the regular weapon next to it, and craft it like that, and it will make a special, more powerful version. It does more damage. So I'll show you right here. Not only do they do more damage, but for example with the hoe, it hoes out much more land. So it makes everything more powerful. This mod also comes with some pretty cool boots. These are called wing boots. To make those, you need insect wings, feathers, and butterfly wings. So if I put these on, I can actually jump higher, and I don't take as much fall damage. See, right now I'm jumping. I can jump much higher than I normally would be able to. So it's pretty cool. This mod also adds in some sets of armor, and the first one is the night set. And I'm not showing the exact recipes because they're exactly the same as normal Minecraft. It is just made out of exoskeletons of indigo, and those drop off night bugs you're going to find in the forest. And it is a little bit better than iron, but it is worse than diamond. And 20% of the time it will reduce damage by 50%, but if you're wearing the full set, it will do that 50% of the time. Alright guys, there is one more set, and this set I have no idea how to pronounce, but is a little bit better than leather, but worse than chain armor. And it is crafted out of hard exoskeleton, which drops off the mobs as well. And if you have the full set on, it does increase your defense. There are some tools as well, and they're just as strong as iron. And they are made out of hard exoskeleton as well. There actually is some kind of light source with this mod. It is made from a torch, a bone, and sugarcane. It's called a will-o-wisp. And you just put it down on the ground like this, and it lights things up. Looks kind of awesome, actually. There is one pet that you can get. You can actually get a skeleton pet, and it is made out of bones, and it will give you this skull. So what you're going to need is 2 stone. You just place it like this, and then put the skull on top, and now you have yourself a friendly skeleton. It says skeleton friend right there. So it's kind of cool. I like it. As you guys can see, this biome has a ton of trees, and you can actually craft some of the saplings. Like if you want the best sapling, the great bug tree sapling, there is a recipe for it. It's bug tree saplings and virus sprouts. If you want the thick version of that one, there is a recipe for that as well. Bug tree saplings, virus sprouts, and a virus seed. And you can make the great tree sapling. That is out of any normal Minecraft saplings with virus sprouts. And the great tree sapling, the thick version, same thing, but with a virus seed added in as well. As you guys may have noticed, there are bosses prowling all around the forest, and this is the toughest one, the night bug. He suffers no knockback at all while fighting him, and he has explosive attacks, and he jumps all over the place. So I wanted to show you guys this a tiny bit. And there is his explosive move right there. And this is the other boss from the mod. It is the soldier bug, and when you fight this one, he shoots like blades at you throughout the fight. And when he gets down to 50%, he puts a special shield on himself that blocks from some of the damage. Alright, there he goes. He's shooting the blades at me right now. Here is one of the mobs, and this is the virus bug. And when you fight these, they summon a bunch of critters and go after you. And when they bite you, they do heal themselves. This is a really unique mob right here. This is the carrier bug. And he walks around with a sapling like in his hand. Not that they have hands. And he will plant those trees, which is kind of cool. He also fights from range, poisons you, and if you're too far away, he will teleport you towards him. This flying bug right here will shoot acid at you and actually can burn some of your gear's durability. This bug right here suffers no knockback damage, can jump very high, and takes no fall damage. So guys, that is about all there is to show with the anti-plant virus mod. It really adds a ton of stuff into the game. If you want to check it out, the download is in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.